anyone who is in chat today has been fun getting everything set up.
Yay.
Jesus. Okay, well, I think I'm ready to go. Are you ready to go, Yosh?
Yes, I'm ready to go outside.
Okay, so the idea is that we're going to be solving these puzzles separately, but together. So we'll read them together, and then we'll discuss the problems a little bit, maybe, and then we'll go off on our merry ways implementing them, and then we can check in with each other as we go along.
Yes.
So let's open up the first puzzle. All right, I'll read the puzzle out.
Sounds good.
Day one, sonar sweep. You're minding your own business on a ship at sea when the overboard alarm goes off. You rush to see if you can help. Apparently, one of the elves tripped and accidentally sent the sleigh keys flying into the ocean. Before you know it, you're inside a submarine the elves kept ready for situations just like this. It's covered in Christmas lights, because of course it is, and it even has an experimental antenna that should be able to track the keys if you can boost its signal strength high enough. There's a little meter that indicates the antenna's signal strength by displaying 0 to 50 stars. Your instincts tell you that in order to save Christmas, you'll need all 50 stars by December the 25th. Collect stars by solving puzzles. 2 puzzles will be made available on each day. The second puzzle is unlocked when you complete the first. Each puzzle grants 1 star, and good luck. Okay, I need to tweet that we're live as well.
Yes.
I will do this now.
I love how my instincts tell me that we need to save Christmas by getting 50 stars. It's very
Yes.
specific.
Oh, apparently I'm. Oh, Jesus. I have been muted this entire time, apparently.
Oh no.
Um,
No, I'm getting spam bots.
okay, test. Okay, now I should be. It has been. Wow. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the stream.
Hey everyone.
My goodness. Okay, can you hear me now? Right, so I'm going to start reading this again. All right, day one, sonar sweep. You're minding your own business on a ship at sea when the overboard alarm goes off. You rush to see if you can help. Apparently, one of the elves has tripped and accidentally sent the sleigh keys flying into the ocean. Oh no. Before you know it, you're inside a submarine. The elves keep ready for situations just like this. It's covered in Christmas lights, because of course it is, and it even has an experimental antenna that should be able to track the keys if you can boost its signal strength high enough. There's a little meter that indicates the antenna's signal strength by displaying 0 to 50 stars. Your instincts tell you that in order to save Christmas, you'll need to get all 50 stars by December the 25th. Collect stars by solving puzzles. 2 puzzles will be made available on each day in the advent calendar. The second puzzle is unlocked when you complete the first. Each puzzle grants 1 star. Good luck. As the submarine drops below the surface of the ocean, it automatically performs a sonar sweep of the nearby sea floor. On a small screen, the sonar sweep report, your puzzle input, appears. Each line is a measurement of the seafloor depth, as well as as the sweep looks further and further away from the submarine. For example, we could have the following report, which is a series of integers. This report indicates that scanning outward from the submarine, the sonar sweep found depths of 199, 200, 208, 210, and so on. First order of business is to figure out how quickly the depth increases, just so you know what you're dealing with. You never know if the keys will get carried into deeper water by an ocean current or a fish or something. To do this, count the number of times a depth measurement increases from the previous measurement. There's no measurement before the first measurement. An example below the changes are as follows. Okay, so Yosh,
Yes.
this is using adjacent.
Oh, it is. It very directly
So-
is. Oh no.
So when we were getting this stream set up, I was trying to get my own range library, my C++ 20 ranges library working in VC package. And one of the things I was doing was testing my adjacent implementation, and I found a bug in it. So I was like, I hope it doesn't use adjacent, but this is using adjacent. God damn. Okay. Right. So yeah, the basic idea is we are looking at the adjacent members of uh, the numbers in this list, and we're counting the number of times there is an increase. Okay,
Yep.
so I think we can get started. I'm going to mute myself on Zoom.
Yes. Same, same. All right. All right. So, okay. Okay. Can people hear me? All right. So, step one here, before we like do anything, we need to set up our little GitHub repo. So what I got is I have an Advent of Code repo set up already. I have like all my yearly solutions in. Here's AOC 2019, 2020. And we're just going to go ahead and create an Advent of Code 2021. So it has a little cargo toml and a bunch of like bins. I believe my 2019 version's a bit nicer. How did I do this? There's a main RS and we just run each individual file. I think I'll just copy that over. And then there's a separate like inputs file here for the various inputs. So yeah, the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to say cargo new AOC-2021. Yep. Then I believe in the workspace, we need to add it. AOC 2021. And then here in our source file, we can add a, how do I do this? day1.rs. Day1.rs. And then mod day1 run, like that. And then we add a function. Ooh. wrong file. fn run pub, or pub crate if we prefer. That should work. And then we run cargo check on that. Cargo c lib AOC 2021. Oh, cargo check. I forgot how to do this. Cargo build. Well, cargo build will build all of them, but cargo check should just validate it. Yeah. See, there we go. Should have worked. All right. So, hopping back in here, like Sai was saying, is this is an adjacent problem. So we look at the previous input, we look at the next input, we compare two inputs, and then we increase the counter. In Rust, there is a convenience function for that. This is called, what do we call this? Windows. Here is slice array windows is the one we want. It's a nightly feature, but this is the perfect like API for this. So we're going to switch over to nightly just for this problem. The way array windows works is you have an input and then you specify your output. I want to say range because that's a C++ terminology, but that's not what we want to use. You essentially like here we look at 0 and 1, and then the next like window over it is like 1 and 2, and it slides over to the right and it's like 2 and 3, and then it's just the iterator here, and like the size of the window, so not 0 1 2, or like the fact that we have like a 2 size window is determined by the length of the array, is using cost generics. It's quite nice. So yes, we need to enable array windows. I believe here, feature array windows. We're already on nightly. This should just work. Yes. Day 1 function run. We need to create a directory called inputs. Oh, yeah, and we copy this input over there. inputs, and then we say one.txt here. Day1, we include this in a nice way, like this. We just copy that over. Day1, input, /inputs.txt. Oh, this needs to live next to source. There we go. All right. So what we're going to do is like the steps that we take is we need to parse the input text first. Because as you can see, like every input lives on its own line. Then we convert it to a number. We're like 263 is the biggest one, so it's like under 264. I believe that's like a U8. I'm not sure. And then once we have like the individual numbers coming out of an iterator, we can convert that into what do you call it? Like the windows, and we can like sum that up. So here I believe we do input dot split by can we do input dot lines? Input dot lines for line and input dot lines. Let num u6. I wonder if we can do u8. Line dot parse. We're just going to unwrap here. So now we have the individual number coming out of each line. Actually, we want to dot map. We want to not do this as a thing, but we want to like rewrite it like this. Line dot parse u8. The unwrap. The array windows. Does this work? Tempted to take value of method parse. Well, sorry, my camera's slightly away. I can't read what it says here. All right. Use parentheses on the method. Yes, because I messed up. How do I do this? I haven't like written Rust code in like a week. Parse. No. Oh my god. How do I write Rust? Alright, alright, alright. Alright, hold on. Turbo.fish. I swear I know it like red Rust. Code. Please. Oh, no, not that. There we go. Ident : t, size of t. All right. So before the parents, please work. No, the parents just go there. Please work. Yes. Okay. Thank you. I hope. Yes. Okay. Dot array. What do we call that feature? Array windows. So we're going to window over it. No method named array windows found for struct. That is because it only exists on array. So the windows only exist over the array because we need to like do a sliding window thing. Maybe it could exist on iterator one day, but that's not quite what we have. Does windows exist? Windows. No, that only exists on slice as well. That's okay. So we are going to collect let lines equals vec u8 Then we can remove this one there. Lines the array windows. I believe we can do N1, N2. And then here we can do this in another like for each N1 and 2. So we're doing destructuring in a param here. Now stream is still on Apex. Whoops. I guess we're doing Apex today. Hey Jonas. Yeah. Do I fix it? Should I fix it? I don't know how to fix it like right now. I'll just leave it as is. I think it's funny. I'll fix it for a next stream. There. Is that valid, Rust? I think that... Oh, yeah, we're missing a thing there. Okay, good. And then we say N1. So we don't want a for each, actually. We want to map. And then we do N2 bigger than N1 dot count. And then here we say print line number of bigger than, like that, count. All right. Cargo run AOC 2021. Oh, cargo run dash dash bin AOC. All right, so we come to U8 here. We need to do U16. You just had an integer overflow. So we run that again. All right, so number of bigger than is 9. All right, let's see if we have an example input. To do this, count the number of times depth measurement decreases from the previous measurement. In the example above, changes are follows. There's 7 measurements larger than previous measurement. So 199, 200, 208, 210. So we're slightly off. It says bigger than is 9. But we're supposed to have 7. This would actually be... Oh, wait. 263? Wait, hold on. So what I like to do is, let's debug this. Oh, we want to do a filter map. My bad. Filter map. And there's a new bool operator. So we want to convert from boolean to option, and I forget what that thing is. Then sum, option t, return sum t. If the bool is true, return none otherwise. I think we can just do then and then like, yes. We're gonna go over this. Then and then unit expected. What does it say? Wrap the thing in a closure. Do we need to wrap it in a closure? Oh yeah, we need to wrap it in a closure. So we're having a little toilet operator there. Okay, there we go. This works. So just real quick, like what this does is instead of like doing match or if true or sum else none, then allows you to like shorthand it real conveniently. So yeah, I think that's our answer. So yeah, once more we like go over the lines. We parse that into like a vec of lines, and then we say array windows, which takes a window size of 2. So we look at each like input. Let me like run a debug again on this. dbg. So we look at every single comparison that we're doing. So we see like n2, n1 true. That's not quite good. Is there a better way? Not quite. So we can't parse like we can't display the values of n1 and n2. We could do it with a debugger, but the idea is that we look at every single pair. So 199, 200, 200, 208, 208, 210. So yeah, we just jump over it like that. Yeah, I know my game's set to Apex Legends. Fine, I'll go and fix it. Hold on. Let me figure out how to do that. Oh. Twitch.tv/ all right, changing it. All right. Oh wait, hold on. I need to mute the audio before everyone like hears infinite echo. Day one. Okay, there you go. Oh, people are asking. Yeah, don't worry about calling me out. I thought it was funny to like kind of leave it like that, but yeah. I'm running just natively on Windows. Been using Windows for quite a while. But I now work at Microsoft, so it makes sense to like sort of keep running on Windows because we do stuff on Windows as well. I help out with the Windows SDK. But yeah. Someone needs to run Windows and like work on compilery things and help out on that. So yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, sorry. That's entirely my bad. I didn't realize we were covering up the terminal output. Hold on. There we go. Sorry, yeah, it's entirely covered up. That's indeed my bad. Yes. Sorry, did not think of that. Can I resize this? Sorry, Sai. Gonna make you a little bit smaller. Gonna make myself a little bit smaller as well. Gonna place, yes, that looks like a good time. And then like this. How's that? Is that better? Yay, of course. Thanks for calling that out. Yeah, that's my bad. All right. I'm gonna check in with Sai. Hey, Sai. Oh.
Yes.
Yes. Hey. I think we just finished the first part. How are you coming along?
Well, I wrote the code which should work, but I'm finding a bug in my JSON implementation again. I think a different one.
Nice.
It's not that nice actually. I wouldn't recommend.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry. I haven't like put it into the input thing yet though, so that's one thing.
Yeah. JSON view takes forward range, and then this should be right.
Oh, I forgot to log in. We haven't verified it yet. All right. So you haven't seen like the second puzzle input yet?
No, not yet.
I see. All right. I'm gonna verify the first one.
Cool.
You let me know when you have like the. It's early. It's early for me as well. Like words are full. let me know when you have the first one done.
And yeah, we'll do.
Check in. Oh yeah, cool. Sounds good.
Oops.
Hey Rihanna, thanks for like moderating Twitch bot spammers. Very appreciate it. Uh, all right. Um, all right. So let's quickly fix our thing. I forgot to log in. So here, like I didn't get the puzzle input. I only got like the test input. So we need to change this file up. And I'm gonna write a unit test because I like doing that. Mod test, CFG test, and then here we say test and function smoke. And then we're going to, let's say we're going to convert this. Input, and then we're going to Rust analyzer this, extract into function, fun name input. We can inline this variable there. We can, I believe, F2 rename it. We rename this to parse, and then what we do here, count like that, let count equals there. Yeah, Rust Analyzer is great. Oh, Zuth8 is asking, which VS extension do you use for Rust? I use Rust Analyzer. It's not yet the default like Rust extension, but it will be. I believe the RFC for that's been approved. I saw Jonas hanging out like in chat earlier. They would know. they work on Rust Analyzer. I sporadically help out, but yeah, it seems to be on track to become like the official one, which is good, because it's good. Spire's asking, is there a reason to do a filter map then over filter? The answer is no. It's just I forgot about filter. You're entirely correct that we should like fix that. I'm gonna finish writing this test. Then I'm gonna do the suggestion you mentioned. Oh, yeah, we're returning a usize there, and I believe we can inline variable there. Yes, good. And then if we run this, we can run the smoke test here. Let inputs equals let's copy over the input that we had here, 199 to that, and then here, and then no. No. All right, again, please work. And then we run this through parse inputs, and then we say here, this is supposed to be 7, right? Parse, oh yeah, we forgot to import use super like that. Then we run tests, test passed. All right, cool. So now we can copy over to big input. All right, and then we get to I guess verify this. So we run this, number of bigger than 1692. Let's see if that passes our input here. Submit. That's right. Yeah, part 2. All right. So checkpoint achieved. Yeah, no, okay. So Rihanna saying was, I see side talking, but I don't hear them. So we're each like doing our own stream. Yeah, exactly. I'll link their stream. That's Sai's stream. And we just check in with each other like at checkpoints and stuff, and we like start the stream together. because if we're like talking over each other, it'll be a bit much. They promised that like check in once they make it past the first one, but yeah, we're each like doing our own little stream here. Maybe we could even like put the picture in picture even further and like have like size stream going on like maybe tomorrow. Yes. Oh, that's funny. All right, part two. Considering, oh, Nira is asking, is Sai doing C++? Yes, Sai's doing C++. I'm doing Rust. We both work at the same company, and we're like developer advocates for C++ and Rust, respectively. So we're doing like a parallel stream together. That's indeed the idea. All right, considering every single measurement isn't as useful as you expected, there's just too much noise in the data. Instead, consider sums of a 3-measurement sliding window, again considering the above example. Start by comparing the first and second 3-measurement window. The measurement in the first window are marked A, 199,200,208. Their sum is 199,200,208, 607. The second window is marked B, 200, 208, 210. All right, so we're having a array window once more with instead of like 2 items, it's 3 items. The sum of measurements in the second window is larger than the sum of the first, so this first comparison increased. All right, so it's much what we had before, but we're having like an array windows of an array windows. So so we have like first this one, and that's a sum, and then the second sliding window, and that's a sum. Your goal now is to count the number of times the sum of measurements in these sliding windows from the previous increases from the previous sum. So compare A with B, then B with C, C with D, and so on. Stop when there aren't enough measurements left to create a new 3-measurement sum. All right, this is super classic sliding windows, but now we're like going like multi-dimensional. Where we have like a sliding window of 3, and then the output of that becomes a sliding window of 2, and then we like compare that, and then we count that. All like very like straightforward. I mean, for me, this is essentially what like those methods were made for. So again, with the same input, I believe 199,200, 263, and then we can see 5 sums larger. All right, cool. So day 1, we're going to rename this to parse 1. Output 1, and then parse 2, output 2, parse 2, and then we're going to parse 1.
All right, Yosh, I'm done.
Oh, hey. Yes. All right, cool. I kind of started on the second one already, but
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah.
So what is the second one? Part 2. Let's read it out. All right. Considering every single measurement isn't as useful as you expected, there's just too much noise in the data. Instead, consider sums of a 3-measurement sliding window. Again, consider the above example. Start by comparing the first and second 3-measurement windows. The measurements in the first window are marked A. So these 3. Their sum is 199 plus 200 plus 208. Second window is marked B. Okay, so it's just a sliding window, but it's 3 instead of 2. Sum of measurements is larger, so the first comparison increased. Your goal is now to count the number of times the sum of measurements in the sliding window increases from the previous sum. Okay.
Yep.
Makes sense.
This is, instead of like a two-size sliding window, it becomes a 3-size sliding window, and a sliding window over that, and then a count, right?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. I like this. It's like perfect for I feel like your ranges library.
Yeah.
Yes. Cool. Cool.
Mm.
I was just explaining the same thing. All right. Yeah. Okay. I see people complaining about the filter map and then the then. Everyone's like entirely right. We should be using filter. We shouldn't be mapping there. Let's fix that. And yes, the toilet closure is great. Yeah, much better. Good suggestions, everyone. All right, we're gonna fix this up though. To do like that, and then we have first second. We'll move this to there. Let inputs. Hold on. Did it mess up? Oh, const inputs? No. Oh. Um. All right, I think that works. The owl result? Amazing. I didn't know it was called that. I like it. I think at some point I also had like a turbo toilet where you like put a toilet closure inside like a turbo fish. I don't know. The fish tube. A boolean that you can question mark. Nice. All right. Parse 2. So we have lines once more. Yeah, it's much better, by the way. I like this. Lines once again. What did we say? We need a 3 size array window. And then we don't directly count that. We don't even like filter that. I believe we sum that. Did we sum that? And 3. So map plus n2 plus n3. And then we do dot what do we do here again? I guess we could like that. Oh, yeah. Array windows is const generic. That's exactly right. It's really nice. I like it. I like it so much. I wish it like worked over like iterators though. It doesn't seem like it does. What's that thing called? Iter tools. Does this have like a window? Yeah, it has tuple windows. Yeah. So you can like directly over an iterator, like get this. Oh, is this right? T self, where self sized an iterator. Yeah, directly like inputs an iterator. Yeah, what I'm saying is, I think it should be possible to create a version of array windows which directly over it operates over like what's the word? Iterator. It's a single coffee kind of day. Had some rough sleep. I should have had multiple coffees. Yeah, it is fine. It is fine in this case. Like ideally we would like what do I say? Like saving intermediate value or like iterating over thing. Here T needs to be cloned indeed. You could even like work it out with references. I don't think we should though, but yeah. There's stuff to be said for doing it differently, because array windows, does that require T to be cloned as well? I forget. T clone? No, doesn't seem like it does. It should though, shouldn't it? Yeah, I forgot. Forgot what a window is. Yeah, that's so good. That's so good. All right,
We're
cool.
done.
We're like still getting started. Sorry. It's a slow day today.
Yeah. This should have been like a two line change to my program, but I'm working through a bug in my adjacent implementation still.
Oh, amazing. Love that.
The other streamer is Yosh. Yosh is twitch.tv/Joshua Woods. I think you should be able to see.
Might be easier if you like type it in chat.
Rusk just typed out the chat for us. Thank you.
Oh, amazing. Also, hey Rusk.
Hey, you know, while we're here, why don't we debug my adjacent implementation?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and like finish up this impl. We're like super close. It's just my brain is like on no sleep.
Yeah, well, while you're finishing up, I'll try to fix my adjacent implementation.
Sounds good. Okay. So we have the intermediate one. So again, quickly looking at the problem, we need like a window size of 3, and then we need to do a comparison of both, and then we need to do a count on those. So we have a window size of 3. Now we need to like iterate over temp.array windows dot filter. Yeah. And this is n1 comma n2, and then we say n2 n1, and then we say count, and then that should be that. And then we need to update our input because we are saying 5 there. And then we run the what do we need? Type annotations needed. Cannot infer type. Okay. So let's say this is a vec of, does that work? Okay, that worked. I think. Run test. All right, and that worked. Cool. So now we can like try this for real. Cargo run. Oh. Here we go. Output 2, 1724. All right, let's put that in. Submit. Yay, it worked. All right, we're also done.
Nice, good job.
Yay.
I just started looking at my implementation for adjacent, wondering why it's not working. It'll be something to do with the when we check that we're at the end. I'll be doing something slightly wrong.
Hey. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering now, because like our array windows method only operates over slice. So we keep like needing to like collect into vec like intermediately, because we can't collect into array either quite yet. So it's like, I'm kind of wondering now, like, could we implement array windows over iterator directly? It might take more than 15 minutes, which is what we have left on the stream.
Yeah. So basically my approach was, well, what I would like to have done if I didn't have my bug is just to take my input vector, pipe it to adjacent of size 3, pipe it to transform to sum up all of the numbers in that tuple, and then pipe that to adjacent of 2 filter for where the second is bigger than the first, and then get the size, and that should be it.
Yes. Yeah, you're describing pretty much like what we did, except we had like intermediate allocations collecting into Vex.
Yeah, I had one intermediate allocation because ooh, oh, because this is running. Yeah, I had one intermediate allocation because I needed to push back additional value into my vector because of my bug.
Oh no. uh, that's
Night
perfect.
Megatron. Seth is saying I need to compare the first of the first group and the last of the second. Is this for my adjacent implementation you're talking about? So my equality operator should, oh, the AOC problem, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's up with my JSON implementation. It's annoying because I
Oh, it's fun. Walter in chat just submitted like their version of the Rust thing. So I'm gonna go look over some of this. Be right back.
cool. All right, we've got
Yeah.
10 minutes left. I'm gonna see if I can fix this bug.
Nice. Good luck. All right. So Walter just submitted their solution here. Let's take a look. So, oh yeah, they're using iter tools, which allows to not do the intermediate allocation, which is really nice. So yeah, they also did the input include, then input lines, then yeah, parse collect. That makes sense. Okay. So yeah, it is a very like imperative approach. So instead of like doing so what we did here, so this is also like Rust, by the way, for anyone wondering. So what we did here is we did a array windows filter count. Instead, you can just create a counter outside of a loop, and then directly like go over a loop and like increase things. Oh, where's the ban button? Where is that? Oh, we can block. Is that it? Oh, I don't think it's block. Help, Rihanna. I don't know the moderation tools on this thing. Oh no. How do I click? Oh, there. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. And then here for indeed like sliding window style, tuple windows, if BA increase that. And the second one is, I assume, yeah, it's like the triple tuple and then intermediate allocation here, just like we had. And then another like tuple here, which is essentially like this one's more. Yeah, cool. Oh, cool. Nice. So yeah, this is a slightly different take on like what we did. But yeah, like the ideal version of this would be if we could like remove. Yeah, indeed. That doesn't make sense to implement array windows for iterator. Yeah, I think it does. So last year when I was like doing Advent of Code, we implemented permutations and combinations in const. Do I have an example here? I think last year. Yeah, I did this afterwards after we implemented it. Const combinations, day 2. Here we go. Right. So you can directly call permutations on like a stream or a iterator. It's quite nice. Again, like with const, so this determines the size. That's very nice. This is a little bit inefficient though, because like you need to intermediately like create an allocation, I believe. But because sliding windows, oh cool. I'll look at this in a sec. But because sliding windows, like after you've used the value, you can like discard the value. You need to like do way fewer like intermediate like allocations. Whereas for permutations, you need, I believe, like every single item you need to like cover, and then you like need to keep it in memory once more. So it's a bunch. It's a bunch. This is not ideal. Sliding windows makes more sense. Is what I'm trying to say. Oh, what did I do? Stop that. Don't save. But yes. All right, cool. Let's take a look at this one. Cool. All right. So this one takes like an actual like standard in input. So it parses from standard in dot lock dot lines. I believe you can like drop the lock here though. IO stood in has like a direct like lines method on it. IO standard in lines. Is that right? Am I wrong? Stood in IO standard in, and then this returns standard in, and then this has lines. Oh, nightly only experimental API. Entirely my bad. Yep. Not yet. All right, cool. So you do need to lock and then lines, and then map, parse, collect, vec. So we've okay, that's what we did. Oh, interesting. So, oh, by the way, I should preface this with I'm by no means like a puzzle expert, but I can read Rust. I can write it. So, cool. So increase count 0. Is this the first one? Is this the set? Is this both? No, this is the second one as well. So let's I see. Okay, so this doesn't use array windows. It just, it takes the array and like looks at the exact like location and input. What? Sorry, cat's throwing up. Hairball. Hey, Nutty. How are you doing? All right. Crisis averted.
Gosh, we fixed it.
Amazing. I just saved the couch from Naughty's hairball.
Good job. Good job.
Yep. Amazing. I'm happy. What was the bug?
The bug was that when I was so this view adapter works by right, so there's a few different concepts at play here. One is that it's good for things to be what's called a common range if they can be, which means that the begin iterator and the end iterator are the same type. The reason being, so in C++ ranges, you can have ranges where the begin iterator and what's called the sentinel, which is where what tells you when you're done. Those can be different types. But if they can be the same type, it's useful because there's a lot of like old C++ algorithms which require them to be the same type. So
Right.
what I do in all of my ranges is if it's possible for to use the same type, then I do that. And so adjacent does that by adjacent works by essentially holding an array of a bunch of iterators, which notate where you currently are in the sliding window. Um, and what I was doing was when you initialize the end iterator, you want to initialize it with what the final state will be for when you get to the end. And I was initializing that array of iterators in reverse order.
Ah, interesting.
So it was finishing uh, too early because there was a mismatch in the order that was expecting the iterators to be in. But
Oh,
yeah, we
that.
fixed it.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Amazing. I'm glad you figured it out.
Yeah, it was actually it didn't take as long as I thought it would.
Just a little ordering bug. Nice.
Yeah. Hmm.
Cool. Uh,
Uh,
I feel like we're about at time what we said we'd be.
yeah, I'm gonna push these to get.
Oh yeah, smart. AOC 2021. Oh, day one. Yeah.
So Visual Studio has pretty decent GitHub support these days. Um, so this should have just github.com/tartlama AOC 2021.
So I've narrow
Yay.
S&M asking in chat if we're going to do this regularly, and the answer is yes, every day.
Yeah, we're gonna do this every day as long as we can.
As
Is
long as
yours
we
on
can.
GitHub now?
Yeah, I just pushed it. Share link.
Let's go have a look at Yosh's.
Oh no.
Are you the same username on GitHub?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And what's
Yep.
your repo called?
AOC. What's yours?
AOC 2021. AOC hyphen 2021.
2021. Oh, wait. What's your username on GitHub?
Tartan Llama.
Tartan. Wait, hold on. I'm misspelling something.
If you just go to my main user page, it should show up.
Oh yeah. Show more activity. Wait, did you push it? Is it public?
Yeah, I pushed it. It's public. Oh no, it's not. It's private.
Hey, there we go.
There we go. Uh, wait, I'm just gonna very quickly put on my secret stuff window. Manage access. Make public.
Oh yeah. For whatever reason,
Should be
you've got this super fancy commit grid. People in chat are like very excited about that on your profile.
I've got what?
You got like
Super
a
fancy commit grid?
3D matrix of like commits going on your GitHub profile.
I don't see that.
What? Wait. Did I install an extension or something? Is that my
Maybe.
fault? It's probably my fault.
I don't see anything like that.
All right.
All right. So yeah, Yasha's um,
Oh,
solution looks pretty similar to ours.
but by the way, real quick, people are asking like what time every day, 9:30 UTC, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. 9:30 UCC. Today was later because things happened.
Yes. Yes.
This is one thing that I like in Rust a lot, the include stir macro.
Oh yeah. Wait, how did you include your thing? Stood if string
I
input.
I
Oh, you
read
just
it at
read a file?
runtime. Yeah.
Right. Right. That makes sense.
There is work ongoing on an embed
Oh yeah.
facility in C++. Jan Heed is working on that. Hope
Nice.
that gets in. It's very cool. So what your array windows function in
Yes.
Rust. So
This is the magic of like const generics. In
Right.
case you're like wondering,
Is
like,
this deducing the size of the array window from the number of arguments in your filter lambda?
almost. So our filter lambda has one argument, but that
Uh,
argument is an array, and that
right.
array is of size 2, and it can
Right.
look at the size of the array and then infer that, oh cool, I need to like do array windows of size 2 at
Very
const.
nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
yeah, it's very nice. I'm looking at your thing and I'm like realizing I'm not that good at reading C++. It's cool that there's a pipe operator though. Like that's very
Yeah.
nice for the chaining of the things. Void part
And then
two.
this TL2
Yeah.
thing is basically like collect in Rust.
TL2? Oh, like 2 as in TO.
Yeah. So that basically says like take this range
Ah,
and dump it into a vector, and it works out what the value type of the vector should, what the element type is. So you don't
nice.
have to supply it yourself.
TL is yours, right? Your
TL is
library?
mine, yes.
TL
So
stands for
it
Tartan Llama?
yes, indeed.
Hey.
Std ranges 2 should make it into C++23, I believe.
Oh, amazing. Oh, and these things are all like all included.
So yeah, it's std ranges iStream view is in the standard library. Std views filters in the standard library. Transform as
Nice.
well. It's just like little bits and pieces which aren't in the standard library, which I implemented myself.
What does std ranges distance do?
Std ranges distance. So there's it's kind of like getting the size of a range. The difference between distance and size is that size is required to execute in constant time.
I see. I think I get it.
So
There's what?
basically, like if you can call std range's size on something, then
Mhm.
you know that you're going to get back a result in constant time. Like you don't have to traverse the range. Whereas if you say std range is distance, then you're like, oh, if you have to, like count every single element in this range, that's fine. I don't mind. I just
Right,
want the
right, right, right.
distance between the start and the end of this.
I see. People in my chat are saying like, "Oh, that's like Rust's count method," which sounds about right. Iterator
Does
counts.
count? Do you have a differentiation between like count this thing as long as it's constant time versus not, or
Nope, nope. We
yeah,
just have like count this thing and try and make it fast, but no guarantees. As far as I know.
yeah. So there's also like the std range's size has a little customization point as well. So you can still have the ability to for someone to call like dot size on your thing, but then you can opt out of being a sized range, which is like a concept you can use to check if you can get size in constant time.
Ah, nice. Yeah, I believe
It's
we
quite a
also
nice
have
design,
like
I think.
something like a sized range, which is a fixed length iterator. I believe is
Mm.
the name. Exact size iterator. Oh yeah, and people are saying like, hey, we do have like a len method for like arrays, which is constant.
Yeah.
I believe, yeah. Anyway, cool. So
Yeah, I
let's
think that's us about time.
yes,
I think we got some. I think these solutions are both pretty nice. I like them.
yep, yep. Today I learned a bunch of C++, I guess, and saved it again. I saved a cat from like throwing up on the couch. I'm very proud.
Yeah, I didn't realize that array windows could work out the size of the window from the number of from the size of a array in a
Yes,
lambda in something it's passed to
yes.
later. That's really nice. I like that a lot. Kind of jealous.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Well, thanks everyone for joining in, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
All right. Was good. See y'all.